let's talk about description and imagination. Actually, let me teach you something about description and imagination. Poetic, long-winded speeches should not be a part of giving description. Look, there is no doubt that a new player might be really impressed and entertained at some long speech when giving a description. But they will stop being impressed really fast. As a game master, don't worry about your mindset when you're giving out description. Focus on the player's mindset. What are they doing? They are playing a game. An experienced player will ignore most of the poetic, flavor that you're trying to put to your description, and they'll focus on the details. What is he saying? Is it down at the end of the hall and then there's a left and right turn? That's the information they want to know because they are playing a game. It is better to be matter of fact, like there's the end of the hall with the left and right turn. But when you go to put in minute information to set atmosphere, like say the color of the wall, you can add that in there, but don't state it in some poetic way. Your flavor should not be so much in the description, it should be in the atmosphere. Like, is the location quiet? Is there a weird odor in the air? Is there a breeze hitting my face or not? A poetic speech giving description doesn't really work on most players. They really don't care for it. They are there to play a game. Once you know how a player approaches the game, you can start understanding what's important and what helps you create a better experience for them. Matter-of-fact description with flavor being put in through describing atmosphere, I have never met a player that doesn't work perfectly on. Yet, I've seen game masters giving poetic speeches right out to their players, and you can tell it's information overload. If not, they're bored. It doesn't mean that you put no flavor at all in what you're saying. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying if you do it, don't spend too much time on it. Don't overload the players' minds with nonsense. Don't make it too long-winded. And make sure that matter-of-fact information, that the players really want to know because they're playing a game is really clear. Really well-defined what's going on to the player. And for theater of the mind, which is what I do, this stuff is way more necessary to get right so players really know where they are. So that board is built in their imagination so they can see where their character is, where they're at least have an idea of the structure in front of them so they know where the turns are, what's going on, where the switch on the wall is, etc., etc. You have to remember, players, just like the game master, are juggling a bunch of things around in their mind. When you make them have to try to pick through some poetic speech that you're making to find the information that they need to play the game, it's not good. The more clear and matter-of-fact you are, the easier it is for your players to play the game. It doesn't even matter if you're using a board or minis. Either way, the more clear it is for your players, the better it is for their experience, the easier it is for them to play the game. So no, to be a great game master, you don't have to be great at giving out poetic descriptions. You just have to be good at giving the correct information to your players pretty quickly so they can get back to focusing on the game. And to a degree, it doesn't even matter if you trip over your words from time to time. You'd still be good at this as long as your players understand what is going on. So don't be intimidated about trying to run one of these games when it comes to giving out description in the game. You don't need to do long-winded speeches. That's not required. Keep it simple and it will work. Anyway, for now, take care. You know what you can do? You can hit the like button. You can share the video. Oh, and there's another button you can press. That one that lets you subscribe to my channel for more content. Oh yeah, there's that bell thing. You can press that so you know when I've uploaded a new video right away.